Yo, hey guys, Weeks here, back with another video. Going to be more continuation of our new profile series. So in the last one we started farming to get all of the upgrades for our Witch Hunter. So we're just going to be continuing that off and probably also doing some leveling while we're at it. Just to get ready to actually start pushing NGs. So hopefully it'll only take about 1 to 2 ore runs. But yeah, a little bit more of the same. Mark 'em stone off the bat, that's what we like to see. Okay, grab that. We'll do our normal stuff at the anvil. We're just going to craft the pickaxe. Set up our fountain. Is the right one? Yeah, this looks right. I always got to make sure. I know we want the tax reduction. Yeah, this one's actually right. And I always get these two confused. This one's the XP one. This one's the ore farming. I really wish I could name them. Anyway, lock that in. Just grab our drinks real quick. Should be ready to do this. Millie Old Man, Miner's Delight, Fool's Errand. Check the NG just to make sure, yeah, NG 0. We could check our statues as well. Alice, Kyra, Bolgarth, that's fine. And we're good to go. And I probably don't need all the upgrades for the Witch Hunter, just at this point, why not? I think I'm like 1 or 2 runs away from it. So I'm just going to go ahead and pick it up just to have it. I'm sure you guys have seen the farming stuff by now, but in case you haven't, it's really just picking up Markham Stone or Pickaxe, crafting the other one. You can also substitute in Old Map for either one of those, but I feel like you get less on average. It does make the, you get less ore on average, but it does make the runs a little faster, just because you always know where to go. And you're basically going to zoom around looking for the portals so you can skip, because you get way more ore in the later acts. So we're basically skipping to Act 5. Oh, there it is there. Wow, this is a wonky layout. Going all over the world. You can usually do runs somewhere in the like... at this level it's probably like 7 to 9 minutes usually. But you can get as fast as like 5 minutes, and it can sometimes be as slow as like 11 minutes. I mean, I guess you can make it as slow as you really want, honestly, but the acceptable range is usually in the 5 to 10, 11 minute mark. But I mean, there's not really any other options if you can't do it that fast besides just progressing your characters. But if you know, you can't progress your characters because you need upgrades, then take some time, farm some ore. Or if you just want to play like this, where you get all the upgrades before you play a new character, so you're completely maxed out before you even start the character. Nothing wrong with that in my mind. I think being efficient like that, or if you want to play it to where you like feel the character at level 1 with no upgrades, and then you slowly upgrade the character, I mean, that's acceptable as well. At the end of the day, you know, play the game how you want to play it. I've definitely enjoyed the character progression on like some characters like early on. I don't know if I'd want to do that with every single character. Especially if they come out with a new character and I'm trying to like catch it up. Like if you just bought one of the new DLCs or something, maybe you don't want to go around and like slowly farm, you know, the upgrades like you used to. You probably want to do some of the NG leveling tricks and yeah, get your other characters to farm money for them if you don't have money saved up already. It's depending on what DLCs, you already have crazy statues, and your level 1 will be even stronger than my witch hunter's level 1. You may have a ton of ore saved up, so you can just buy all the upgrades immediately. The higher NG you are, the easier that will be, actually. You can just do a regular run and just not spend your ore. But since we're on NG2, NG3, don't really have that option. Like, oh, I'm gonna do a run real quick and get like, I don't even know, thousands of ore. And yeah, it's gonna take a lot less time than trying to farm out all of it. Oh, there's a lot of ore in here. Oh, it's kind of amazing. We're like 140 in the first floor in here. We also haven't found like any imps or anything. Still haven't found any more blueprints. I think we found some during our gladiator run. We tried to gamble, but we basically lost all of our money pretty quickly. Oh well, happens. So 170 before battlements. It's gonna be a nice ore run. Hopefully we can get all the witch hunter upgrades. All that a day. He's flying away twice. Our damage is not very good. I don't think I was charging enough. Always a little slow with my first ore run of the day. Or of the day, of the session, whatever. And then it kind of speed up the more I do it. Get the muscle memory going. God, so much ore. It was awesome. I think like the highest we've ever gotten was like 300. And I can't remember if that was with an imp or not. But we might push like the highest non-imp we've seen in a while. Maybe ever. I'll use another potion there. I'm just gonna go around and pick up all the diamonds too. If I can basically make this one run instead of two, I'll be pretty happy. God, there's so much ore over there too. I'm gonna sound like a broken record by the end of this video. There's so much ore! There's so much ore! Ore in a monolith. 241. First floor battlements. Crazy. Actually nuts. I have made a wrong decision in my pathing, I think, but I'll take the long way around. Should have plenty of time before the bridge breaks. Or not plenty, but enough. Come on, let me out, let me out. Don't want to die with this ore, please no. 310. And if the next floor has like some decent ore, we're looking to push some records here. Come on. Stop knocking me back. Get me out of here. Keep charging into these enemies. Alright, 325 on floor 1. Oh, never mind. Counted too soon. 337. 337. Actually nuts. Wow. 9 pieces of ore here. What is happening? I also found a die. We didn't talk about that, but always nice to find them. Less things we can keep gambling. We good here? I think we're good here. Not too much ore here. I guess it was like 50, but not as much as like some of the previous levels. They were just actually insane. Alright, and we're out of here. 381 is our final count. With 90k money. They're pretty good. See how long it took. That's like an extra 100 ore, at least. 70k is 100 ore, so we're probably pushing like 500 ore combined this run. This was a 10-minute run, so we could consistently get that every 10 minutes. We would have, you know, 500 times 6, we'd have crazy ore. 3k ore an hour. Alright, I'm just gonna go ahead and switch over. I don't want to spend all my ore if I don't have to on these upgrades. So I'm probably gonna do like a little bit at a time, so I just don't you know, bankrupt myself. And then have to switch back into ore. I guess it doesn't matter. Alright. Buying stuff. So, I think I might be good with just like another 70k. Let me check the rates again. I believe it's... the exchange rate is all even. Let's see if I was buying... oh, you buy for 100, you sell for... okay, yeah, if you buy, you get... it's 800k. If you sell, you only get 70k. Not 800k, 80k. Jeez. Can't talk. Alright, we'll try with just 100. I think it's going to be at least most of this. Hopefully the rest of this ore will go towards statues or something. Alright, what else we got? That went pretty quick. Really just don't want to spend more than I have to, so maybe I'll sell like 50 more. Hope that's enough. Alright, we're gonna try it. We may just be walking back another time for 50 more. I'm being stingy. I want to keep my ore. No. Alright, we at least got to do another 50, I think. Magic shop prices are too high. Nerf them. We'll keep 200 in the bank. That's enough for some statues to be created, or maybe a statue level. But I might just keep it just so I have money in case something happens. No, what? It's gonna go up 2 more times. I just gotta sell another 100. Oh man, this is gonna be quite the fun watch. They're going back and forth. Alright, let's try another 70k. Yeah, there's 35 in my 70k. It's so expensive. Alright, 35k, that's the last upgrade. So we need to have enough money to roll the shop and everything in addition to finishing this out. So 35k is like, that's like 50. I'm just gonna go ahead and sell 60 so I have money to roll the shop. Oh, we're only left with 41 ore. A little surprising there. But it is what it is. I have a lot more upgrades than I thought, I guess. Alright, so now we're going to set up this character to get max XP. So 27 stars. Let me go ahead and get some upgrades. As normal, I'm probably just going to go, or as usual, I'm probably just going to go with primary slash passives. So this one gives you a stack of Fanatic Zeal when you cast a skill. So we're going to leave this skill at a low level because we're not really worrying about skill damage, we're only worrying about primary. But this will give me free crit for my primary and my skills just by having this passive. This one gives me throws when I take damage, whatever, distracts the enemies. This one throws a torch at a random enemy when I cast a skill. So that'll be, this is a skill. I think it also procs off your primary. I guess it doesn't. Anyway. What do I want here? I'll go 1 point in each of these and the rest in primary. Since I have some extra. No, I won't put it in that. I'll just tune the XP book. That's what I'll do. And tune the XP book. Book of Enlightenment. Tuned. Alright, so roll the shop. I'm going to look for basically Cape the Flamewalker. We're going to do that build again. Alright, Cape the Flamewalker with the book. If I didn't get it here, I was just going to craft it. I may still like not craft something just to keep my ore in gold in case this character dies. But if I had more ore, I would just craft the Monster Manual Beast, but I don't have it. Or the one down here. The Monster Pamphlet Beast, get that extra 10. I don't think it's worth 10 ore for me right now though. Alright, and drinks. I'm going to be scaling the damage of the cape, so I'm going Evil Infusion, get Leech off of it. I'm going to go Belly Bruiser to get more damage, Double Thriller to get more damage, Overflowing Physique to have more HP, and lastly, I'm going to go with a crit for the cape, so we can do a lot more damage. Basically the same build as the previous videos. I'm going to go for the big XP gain. Fountain setup. Alright. And we'll save our money because this character will die. I'll put it on 2 this time. Last time I put it on 3, but I think I would have rather it be on 2. So I'm going to put it on 2. And yeah, actually, this passive is not going to do much for me because I only have, it costs 20 mana, increases it to 30, and we really don't have any mana to work with, but I still want to leave it as a rank 1. Oh, and that's another thing I should look at. So yeah, using your primary doesn't activate this here in Torch, like I was questioning earlier. Alright, so we're just going to run through here and get some crazy XP, hopefully. That was a little 2 levels. That's level 5. Six and 7. See how fast we can do this. And all I'm doing is pretty much running at the enemies. I'm trying to cast my skill when I can, and I'm holding down my primary. Just kind of walking in a circle. Every time I get more mana, I can use my skill a couple times. Alright, the imp. Give me an item. Boots of speed. Alright, that'll speed up the leveling, I guess. And we have, like, almost all the secrets turned off, all of the, like, special things to go out of your way for. So there's really no reason for me to look around the map too much. I'm just trying to kill as many enemies as possible. That should be level 10. Yeah, level 10. Oh, and I could have changed my statues, but I forgot. Would have used like Darian and maybe some of the other ones. This Darian would have been the big one. Darian and Cedric, which I can always log over and switch it. This is something you can always do during one of your runs. If you forget to change your statues, you can log on to another character, which can do the Paladin because he's the fastest to charge around. So charge in. And go over to this guy. Knock these off, and I'm gonna pick up Cedric. I'm gonna pick up Darian, and I'll pick up I guess Kyra, Master Primary. I don't have I do have Wilmer. Faster skills, yeah, we'll do Wilmer instead. So Wilmer, Darian, Cedric. If you don't have that, Kyra's okay. And we switch over, you log into your other character. Those statues will be affecting your character. So if we look at our effects, we have swapped over to the other statues. For some extra damage, probably doesn't matter because we're already basically killing everything instantly. The hardest part is not getting stuck somewhere where your character just falls over because you get stuck by collision. The cape also has enough range where you can kill stuff through the wall, which is kind of interesting. Not like the most useful thing ever, but something to know. I see a drink. Maybe that's one I don't have. Oh no, that's a level 1 drink. Never mind. Nothing to get excited about. This looks like a pretty dangerous room for getting stuck on collision. But it looks like we're okay. Alright, we can go to the next floor. We made it to level 14, a little bit extra. So we'll continue this in Act 2 and see how it goes. If we can kill this boss. We got hit. Just gonna leech off the bats. Can't leech off of him, so wait for the bats if you're in trouble. But honestly, you don't even have to do this part. You could just leave and go set up your character again and farm Act 1. You don't have to actually fight the boss. There we go. Oh, I see a drink. I want to kind of get that as soon as possible. In case I die, I at least have that. Having the Undead book instead of like the Beast one I was talking about, in case you haven't found the blueprint, is still pretty good. If you wanted to actually craft another item. There's a lot of undead in this act, but there's mostly beast in the first act, where there's only beast. And this one's a mixture of beast and undead. Can you see why Evil Infusion is important? You can just run through and take damage and not really have to worry. If you stay still, you have to worry, but... And at times you can see my health kind of ping-pong, but... Usually things are pretty good. What level we're up to? 17? We may not make 20. Might have to go into Act 3. We'll see. Not gonna go around and try to kill every single enemy, just because I can always just do this again, or do it in an actual progression run. And if I can beat the second boss, I can do this in Act 3 as well, and I'll have plenty of XP there. Okay, so that should be 18. Yeah, 18 is honestly good enough to push the tower. I think on my original characters I pushed the tower around level 15, and I got level 20 by the end. Or close to 20, sometimes only 19. So I mean I could die here and just go push the tower. But if you want to get max levels, or get the most bang out of your buck, because I mean I'm already doing this, so why not try to get as many levels as possible? Make it even easier on myself with the level scaling. Okay, it kind of takes a while to kill. It is on NG too, so kind of makes sense. Alright, so that was level 19. Let's see if we can get 20. Not worried about it, but we'll see if we can do it just to say we did it. See how this boss goes. It's gonna be the main thing right here. It's either we kill the boss, we get the rest of the level, or we don't kill the boss, and then we'll just do our actual progression. Which, if you watch the Gladiator video, I leveled the character to 20 or almost 20, and then I meant to go do... well, I did NG0, and then I meant to go do NG1, but I accidentally skipped it and went to NG2, so it's definitely possible just to skip some NGs with these, like, really upgraded characters. The issue with this, I don't really do a lot of primary damage, so I need to kind of be close to him to do the fire. That's kind of when he's the dangerous, or most dangerous. The bomb almost killed me. I had the potion or the bomb was going to blow up on me. There we go. Knock him out. So, got like half a level to get real quick. Go do that. Our damage is starting to fall off since we don't have any items besides our starting items. But it should be enough just to run through this real quick. But you can see these guys kind of take a while to kill. Whereas before they were kind of dying 1 or 2 ticks. These take like 5 or 6. Alright, and there it is. That's the level 20. So, let my character die here. Back to town. Alright, so I was just curious how long it's been since we started this character. So, time played since start, 10 minutes. So, hit level 20 in 10 minutes, not bad. But that's going to be the end of the video for today. Basically, next video will be actually pushing this character in NG0 and beyond. But for now, that's all we're going to do. We finished out all his upgrades, and we got his levels, so he's all prepared to continue on. But until then, I'll see you guys in the next one. Hope you enjoyed.